Good morning. Hope all's well with you guys out there. I might put a few calls out, but just for you guys that are joining, and I am streaming on to obviously the Facebook group as well as my own page. Good morning. Like I say, I'm streaming to my homepage as well as YouTube and Twitch. So there may be a few more than usual comments. Where do I start? What an interesting morning. Everything started off well. Can't complain. And to bear with us. I'll get there eventually. I'll just everything started off well. Yeah, good morning, Phil. Please you can join. This one is about the the frustrating side of the hobby, the interference that we suffer from, and we get told it's only interference. Get on with it. No, I think it's time that we start standing the ground and stop taking a back seat on it. Interference is interference at the end of the day. Noise is noise, as you can see there on the scope. I'll turn the volume up. I have actually found a strong station, so I'm going to compare the beam to the vertical. I know where the noise is coming from. I think I've mentioned this in a previous stream. Interference at the moment, like I say, I have found a strong signal there on the beam. Flat noise, I'm getting S3, S4 noise, S5 of noise on the beam. I'm not quite beaming in the direction of the interference. I'm actually beaming away from it. I'm now getting S9 of noise. And can you hear that? Sorry, I'll turn the volume up. So there we'll have it. There's a noise. That's a strong signal. Okay, that's on the strong signal on the vertical. Same station when he puts his call back out. Interference is interference at the end of the day. We shouldn't have to put up with it. Try to sort things out amicably, and it just doesn't work. So radio, we invest a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of education, training yourself into the hobby, and this is what you've got to put up with. Noise on the bands. General public, realistically, they don't know the cause of interference. They don't know what causes it. But as a radio operator, a lot of the radio operator guys out there know exactly what I'm talking about. Interference is interference, no matter what level it's on. Throughout every band, we've got a number of bands we can use, a lot of frequencies we can choose from, and to suffer interference on every band, every frequency is unacceptable. So I think obviously guys that are suffering from interference and turn around and say radio equipment, I've just packed it all away. It's not the way to go. It's a waste of time. Sort out the interference. You've got the authority. The authorities behind you. They're there to be used. Use them. Far too many people are sitting there in circumstances where they've operated the radio for many years, and they suffer without a problem, without any interference. Perfect working conditions. They get the radio up and running. After a few years, something happens. Some form of electrical equipment is introduced locally, causing interference. Yeah, you can try searching it out yourself. Search out the issue yourself, and have a word with the person, or if it's street lighting and council, have a word with them. 9 times out of 10 they're all right about it. They'll help you sort it out. However, there's instances where you can't talk to an individual with a issue because they're not causing the problem. They don't know they're causing the problem. They'll not accept the fact that they cause a problem. So you've got to take other steps and use the authority that's there to be used. So as you can see, I'll find another station just so you can see the difference. Strong signal, and if you look at the scope, that signal's disappeared. You can still hear him because he's over the S9. Like I say, what's the point? So this one was just basically let you guys know, radio guys know that you can ask, you can seek the advice, seek the help, and get that advice from the authorities. There'll be a lot of people that will talk about it. They'll turn around and say just carry on. Where is it? Cheers, Kev. I'm not moaning, I'm just complaining. There's a difference. If I was moaning, I'd be I'd be like that all the time. I'm not. But just basically, I'm just putting it out there that you can operate the radio. You should, as a radio operator, you should be aware that you can use the authorities, use the powers that be to help you reduce noise. If I was to try and work a weaker signal, weaker station, I'll turn the volume up and let you listen again. Bit of a difference, there is a massive difference, and we shouldn't have to put up with it. There'll be a lot of guys out there watching this thinking, not again, not another stream where he's whinging on, not whinging there, complaining or moaning, as Kev pointed out. But yeah, it's one of them things. Anyway, I'm not going to put any calls out because it's a waste of time. Far too much noise. But we'll do what we can. Where do we start? We're going to try doing I've lost something. I've lost the train of thought. Hello Mike, Mim, please you can join. Oh, be careful with that vaccine, Mike. I'll not go into it. Just look after yourself. Make sure everything goes alright with her. Good morning to the first follower on Twitch. Unfortunately, I do apologise. You're the first follower to come on and watch me complain. But yeah, good morning. Mike 7, Lima Mike Hotel, St Helens in Merseyside. Cheers for joining on Twitch TV. Hopefully it's going to be the first of many streams that you follow on or you watch on there on Twitch. You caught is it a bad one on the interference side of it on the band. It first initially the interference I presumed it was plasma TV. I don't believe it is. I think it's something else. Given the length of time it stays on, sometimes on all the way through the night, so operating the bands throughout the night it can be quite difficult. But like I say, you put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of education, self training yourself into getting your license to operate the radio equipment. And I've just realised the stream might have paused there, so I do apologise. Yeah, we'll put a lot of time, effort, and most important, the cash that goes into it is unreal. Yeah, what I'll do, I'll show you again the noise at the moment on the beam. Beam at about 80 degrees off to the east. That's on a vertical, so S9 of noise. It can be workable. It can be one of those. If I keep it on the beam, but I know the noise floor here is a lot lower than what it should be there. Normally it's about S1, S2 of noise, so it's one of them things. There's a lot of operators out there, especially you M7s, believe it or not, are unaware that you can get the wheels in motion to get the help to sort out that interference, providing the interference is not within your QTH, you won't be charged. So just bear that in mind. If you do have interference, isolate your property, run your equipment off a battery. Easy way to find out that it's not coming, the interference isn't coming from your property. Save yourself just shy of £100 for the call out per hour, per man hour. So just bear that in mind. So you don't get stung with that. If they turn around and say we've been out for X amount of hours, you'll be charged ridiculous price from the powers that be. If they find that the interference isn't from your property or your QTH, then you won't get charged. So just bear that in mind. But we'll see how things go. I do have the wheels in motion. As you guys on my personal page, Kev, I wish I could. No, I can't. I'll just send our lass out a little bit more. No, I won't. She'll kill us. No, I'll just take it out of her bank. She'll not notice it. She'll not know it's missing. Anyway, but yeah. The noise floor it can be an issue, but there we go. I'll probably be back a little bit later on this afternoon. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I do stream on the multiple platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So take your pick. I think more there's less delay on YouTube and Twitch TV. So just I think if you're going to work anybody and the live stream, I think the way forward is Twitch TV, because everything's pretty much, I think there's about a 1 or 2 second delay, if that, whereas Facebook I think is about a 7 or 8 second delay. I'm getting comments coming through on the chat window. On Facebook it comes up just Facebook user, so I'm trying to work through which where the comments are coming from. Yeah, cheers Kev, I'm on stage. I'll just wait till I see you. But yeah. like I say, there is a lot of support out there. If you suffer from interference, general public, I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are on my Facebook page that are watching, and you probably think the cheeky so and so, but a lot of the public are thick when it comes to technology. They don't understand. So it's one of those things. Hey, I'm trying my best. Trying my best to be a comedian, you know. But yeah, I do try and bring some form of entertainment to you guys, whether it be complaining about noise, telling you guys that there's support out there with the hobby, or just getting on the air and putting calls out. But this one was just as Kev pointed out, to moan. There we go. I'm not sure what the bands are like. I switched the radio on it an hour ago. Bands were lovely. I was just going to go live, put a few calls out, then the noise came on and it just deflated. I saw that and thought, right, that's it. Switched everything off. I thought I'd bring you switch it back on. Thought I'd bring a stream to you with regards to that. But yeah, what I'll do, switch it over to 40 meters. I've only got the vertical on 40, so you can imagine S7, S8 of noise on 40 meters. It's workable. It is a workable band given the situation. What I'll do, I'll try putting a few calls out on 40 meters rather than just complain. But yeah, we'll go. I'll put a few calls out on 40, see what we can get. If I'm just calling CQ, I'll probably call it a day, because I like to listen out for the weaker stations. Anyway, we'll drop it in with 7166. I'm not holding up much hope. I'll try and knock the AF back. See if we can work this a few stations. I'm not sure what 40 meters is like. I haven't had a listen on there for a while. But anyway, I'm trying to flick between both the radio page and the home page to see who's commenting on, who's making the comments. But yeah, anyway, we'll put a few calls out on 40 meters. Would I be saying anything like that? Maybe. You may be a weak station. We'll see how it goes. Right. This whole chat window coming up with just Facebook user is quite. It's one of them things. Right. No, Kev, I wouldn't say you're a weak station. Low power. But that's it. Anyway, I'll take. Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind people commenting on anything. That's what it's about. If you put a comment on, it gives me something to work with, something to come back to you guys with, rather than me just sit here and sit silent, talking on the radio. Anyway, we'll put a few calls out. I'll turn the volume up. See what we can get on the band. If anything, I'm not saying that we're going to immediately get contact. So, is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? Something there. Don't want to cause too much bother with anybody else. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. At the minute, just so you guys are aware, the radio in front of you, IC 7300. I am running 100 watts through the multiband vertical antenna for 40 meters. So, just so you're aware. Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Nothing heard. CQ40, CQ40 meter, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ, CQ40 meters, CQ40, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ, CQ40 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. Sometimes you get calls straight away, sometimes it all depends. CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ, CQ40 meter, CQ40, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. Phil. X-Ray Tango Yankee again. Sugar Papa 5, X-Ray Tango Yankee. Good afternoon, Darius. 5x5 into the Northeast UK this morning. Name is Lee, Lima Echo Echo. Go ahead. Thank you very much for the 5-5. You take care. 7-3 to Poland from here in the Northeast UK. Take care. Sugar Papa 5, X-Ray Tango Yankee, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. 7-3. Take care. QRZ, Golf 6 Mike, November Delta. QRZ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. CQ, CQ40, CQ40 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. CQ40, CQ40, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. CQ40, CQ40 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ40 meters, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. CQ40, CQ40, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ40, CQ, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. CQ, CQ40, CQ40, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. Oh, really quiet. CQ40, CQ, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ40, CQ, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta. I'm not going to continue. I'll just leave that one there. I'll try 20 meters. I know it's not the best band. I know it's all interference, but we'll see if we can get something out of the noise, as it were. Work with the poor conditions. We'll give that a go. Let's power the linear up. Where are we? 20. Sorry about that. I'll go down there. It's 14.117. Yeah, 14.187. Give that a try. See what we can get. Here's his frequency in use. Here's his frequency in use. Golf is 6. Mike, November Delta is his frequency in use. Here's his frequency in use. Golf is 6. Mike, November Delta is his frequency in use. Somebody tuning up. Great stuff. CQ, CQ, CQ 20 meters, CQ 20, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ 20, CQ 20 meters. Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ, CQ 20 meters. Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. CQ20, CQ20, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ20 meters. Golf is 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. Fox Papa Whiskey.
Yes, good morning. This is Charlie Tango 1, Fox Papa Whiskey.
Charlie Tango 1, Charlie Tango 1, Fox Papa Whiskey. Good morning to Portugal. Name is Lee, Lima Echo Echo. 5-9 into the Northeast UK. Go ahead.
Okay, let me turn my beam a little bit more.
So I'm actually receiving them on the side of the beam there.
Okay, alright, okay. I'm sorry. Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. This is Charlie Tango 1, Fox Papa Whiskey. Very good morning to you. The name of this end is Manuel, Mike Alpha, November, Echo Lima. I'm in a small town in the north part of Portugal. The name of the town is called Arcos, like Alpha, Radio, Charlie, Ocean, Sierra. 100 kilometers to the north to the city of Oporto. 25 kilometers south of the border with Spain. Your 5-9, your report is a 5x9. So back to you, dearly. J6 Mike November Delta from CT1 SPW, over.
Yeah, QSL Manuel, thank you very much for coming back to the call. Great to get you in the log here for the first time here on 20 meters. Working conditions here is the IC 7300. 200 watts, 200 watts through a 2-element tri-band beam, around 30 foot above the ground. I'm actually receiving you on the side of the beam, 5.9 on the side of the beam, nice clean audio. I would dare say if I turn the point of the beam towards you, you'd be 5.9 plus 20 or 40, but if I beam your direction, I do suffer a lot of local QRM at the moment from that direction there, Manuel, but doing a fantastic job into the side of the beam. Charlie Tango 1, Foxtrot Papa Whiskey, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta.
Okay, dearly. Mike 6, Golf. Mike 6.
It.
Okay, yeah, I have a call center correct. Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, this is City 1 FTW.
You get that quite a bit actually with the confusion between M6 and G6.
I need to tune the beam direct, because sometimes you even go over the S9, sometimes drops a little bit, but I copy with no problem. At this end, I'm using Icon 576 Pro 2, running 1000 watts on a PEP, and my antenna is a tri-bander from First 12, which is on a 13 standing tower, 20 meters off the ground. I was trying to open my QRZ page, but I don't know what's going on. Okay, dearly. Yes, the WX of getting Portugal this morning. The temperature is around 7 degrees on the plus side, and it seems like it's going to be raining in the next few days. So it's a pleasure to meet you, my dear friendly. I'll let you go and keep on calling people. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people up here. I thank you very much for the first PSO, and I hope we can have many in the near future. Good health to you and your family. And as I said, I hope to catch you on this or another band very soon. Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. This is Charlie Tango 1, Fox Papa Whiskey, over.
Yeah, no problem, Manuel. Doing a great job with that tri-bander and that the transceiver doing a great job. Nice audio, nice clean audio there at the moment. The microphone here is the Heil ProSet 6 headset, so nothing special over here there, Manuel. WX over here is overcast and fairly miserable, to be honest, but it's one of those things. We'll have good days and we'll have bad days. A temperature of around 4 degrees out there at the moment, so not too bad. Can't really complain. Gives me an ideal time to get to stay in the shack and work on the radio, as it were. Anyway, you take care, Manuel. Look after the family, and regards from the Northeast UK. Charlie Tango 1, Foxtrot Papa Whiskey, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. Take care, 7-3.
Okay, Lee, there is nice pictures on your character's page. I'm sure that is you and your daughter. So congratulations, nice, beautiful pictures, Lee. Yeah, thank you again, Liam. Have a nice day in the air. Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. This is Charlie Tango 1, Fox Papa Whiskey, so long, 73.
7-3. Take care and thank you very much for the compliments there. Appreciate it. Look after yourself, Manuel. Until the next time, 7-3. QRZ Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. Oh, there's a strange voice. Should I bring him in? I think so. Mike 7 Kilo Echo Victor. Good afternoon, Kev. You're on the side of the beam, so you're not too strong with those powerful 10 watts. Go ahead. Yeah, no bother there, Kev. Yeah, it is. To be honest, it is quite difficult given the noise floor that I've got. Normally, you're a little bit stronger and more audible, but it's one of them things. You've heard us complain about it. I think I've said enough, maybe too much to be honest. But there we go. Anyway, take it easy. Don't worry. I do actually enjoy the comments that you put on the chat there, and it's just entertainment. That's exactly what it is there, Kev. Anyway, you take it easy. 7-3, Mike 7 Kilo Echo Victor Golf for 6 Mike November Delta. Take it easy, Kev. Yeah, no, but I watch what you're doing, Kev. I'll catch up with you in a bit. 7-3. QRZ 20 metres, golf for 6, Mike, November Delta. QRZ. CQ20, 20 metres, golf for 6, Mike, November Delta. Golf for 6, Mike, November Delta. QRZ. CQ20, Golf for 6, Mike, November Delta. Golf for 6, Mike, November Delta. QRZ. CQ, Golf for 6, Mike, November Delta. Golf for 6, Mike, November Delta. QRZ. CQ20, Golf for 6, Mike, November Delta. Golf for 6, Mike, November Delta. Calling CQ20, Golf for 6, Mike, November Delta. Listening. 4 watts was it, Kev? I'll not complain with that. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. I'll try and bring a stream back a little bit later on. Hopefully, turn that volume down, turn this one down. Actually, I was just thinking, I just want to try something before I do. No, that doesn't mute that. I was just wanting to try something. It didn't work on your side anyway. But yeah, I'll try and bring another stream back a little bit later on. Cheers for joining to you guys, and if you can, no, I won't. Take it easy, guys. Look after yourselves, and I'll come back with another stream. I've lost my train of thought. I think I need a coffee, bacon sandwich. Sounds great. Anyway, look after yourselves, and I'll be back a little bit later on. Golf 6 Mike November Delta, off and clear. Take it easy.